Have you ever noticed how the hardest battles in life are rarely visible to anyone else? The pressure you carry silently, the doubts that wake you up before your alarm, the responsibility to keep moving forward while everything inside you feels heavy. Most people fight these internal wars every single day without ever learning how to win them. They react emotionally. They let fear decide for them. They become prisoners of their circumstances instead of masters of their own mind. But throughout history, there have been individuals who discovered something different, a way to remain grounded, disciplined, and mentally unbreakable no matter how intense the pressure became. One of those individuals was Miyamoto Musashi, not just a legendary warrior, but a master of the inner battlefield. And his life offers one of the clearest blueprints for building real mental toughness in the modern world. Miyamoto Musashi lived in 17th century Japan, a time defined by chaos, warfare, and uncertainty. Survival wasn't guaranteed. Strength wasn't optional. He fought his first duel at just 13 years old and won. From that moment forward, Musashi dedicated his life not only to combat, but to mastery. Over 60 documented duels, not a single recorded defeat. But what made Musashi extraordinary wasn't his physical ability, it was his mind. While other warriors obsessed over technique, weapons, and brute force, Musashi understood something most people never realize. The mind is the real weapon. Your ability to remain calm when everything around you collapses, your capacity to act with clarity under pressure, your discipline to improve when no one is watching. This is where true strength is built. Look at how most people respond when life becomes difficult. They panic, they blame, they escape into distractions. When confronted with uncertainty, they either freeze or react impulsively. Musashi took a different path. He didn't expect comfort. He didn't avoid hardship. He trained himself to meet adversity directly. He saw difficulty not as an obstacle, but as a teacher. And this is the foundation of mental toughness. Not avoiding pain, but learning how to use it. Mental toughness is often misunderstood. It's not aggression. It's not emotional suppression, and it's not pretending to be fearless. True toughness is steadiness. It's the ability to remain composed when emotions rise, to choose strategy over impulse, to stay disciplined when motivation disappears. Musashi embodied this mindset completely. He understood that fear itself isn't the enemy. Allowing fear to control your actions is. When you learn to face discomfort directly, fear loses its power. Pain becomes fuel. Pressure becomes sharpening. This is the mindset that separates those who merely survive from those who become unshakable. One of Musashi's core teachings was simple, yet brutally honest. The way is in training. Not inspiration, not motivation, not sudden breakthroughs. Training. Musashi didn't practice only when he felt ready. He practiced when he was tired, when conditions were uncomfortable, when progress felt invisible. Because mastery is built in repetition, not intensity. Most people wait to feel motivated before they act. The disciplined act first. Daily effort compounds quietly. Every repetition strengthens not just skill, but identity. You become what you repeatedly do. Musashi practiced movements thousands of times, not because he lacked skill, but because he understood something critical. Excellence is a habit, not a moment. Talent fades under pressure if discipline isn't present. The people who succeed long-term are rarely the most gifted. They are the most consistent. They show up when others quit. They train even when no one is watching. This principle applies to everything: work, fitness, relationships, personal growth. Consistency builds confidence. Confidence builds calm. Calm builds power. Musashi never acted without awareness. Every move had purpose. He understood that not every victory is beneficial, and not every loss is destructive. Modern life is filled with short-term temptations, comfort, distraction, instant gratification. But mental toughness is built by thinking long-term. Before acting, Musashi asked questions internally. Does this strengthen me? Does this weaken me? Does this move me closer to mastery or further away? Most people don't fail because they make one bad decision. They fail because they repeat small decisions without thinking. Mental toughness requires strategy, not impulse. In the modern world, battles look different. Social media, toxic relationships, time-wasting habits. They may feel harmless, but over time, they drain focus, discipline, and self-respect. Living strategically means choosing what to avoid just as carefully as choosing to pursue. Every decision is either building you or breaking you. There is no neutral. One of Musashi's most powerful abilities was perception. He didn't just see what was obvious, he sensed intention, energy, timing. This wasn't mystical. It was awareness sharpened by presence. Most people move through life distracted. They don't listen fully. They don't observe patterns. They react instead of reading situations. Mental toughness includes awareness, knowing when to speak and when silence is power, knowing when to push and when to pause. Presence gives you an advantage before action even begins. When you slow down and pay attention, you begin to see patterns. You notice dishonesty before words expose it. You sense instability before it becomes chaos. This awareness protects you from unnecessary conflict and poor decisions. The calm observer always has the upper hand. Musashi believed no single method wins every battle. He adapted constantly, changed rhythm, changed approach, changed strategy. Rigid minds break under pressure. Adaptable minds survive and evolve. If something isn't working, change it. Failure isn't weakness. Refusing to adjust is. Mental toughness means using setbacks as information, not identity. This mindset isn't philosophical theory, it's practical. At work, respond, don't react. In conflict, observe before engaging. In uncertainty, prepare instead of panic. You can't control everything, but you can always control your response. That alone separates leaders from followers. Mental toughness also shows up in relationships. Listening instead of reacting, choosing understanding over ego, setting boundaries without aggression. Winning every argument often means losing connection. True strength is emotional regulation, not dominance. The strongest people bring stability into relationships, not chaos. Fear often stops people before they begin. I'm not ready. I need more experience. What if I fail? Musashi didn't wait to feel prepared. He learned through action. Readiness is built by doing, not waiting. Every uncomfortable moment is training. Every mistake is instruction. There is no defeat for those who decide to learn. Building a daily mental toughness ritual. Musashi lived by structure. Modern toughness also requires systems, not motivation. Systems. Morning intention. Define the challenge you will face today. Focused action. One deliberate action that proves discipline. Evening reflection. Review behavior, decisions, pressure response. This daily structure sharpens the mind over time. Small rituals create unbreakable identity. You don't need to live in feudal Japan to be a warrior. The real battlefield is internal. Every single day. Miyamoto Musashi teaches us that strength isn't loud, it's disciplined, strategic, present. The mind you build today determines the battles you'll win tomorrow. So ask yourself, what will you train today? What will you face instead of avoid? What will you master within yourself? Because once the mind is strong, nothing external can break you.